Why strut into the new year when you can roll into 2022 on a Big Fat Benz, radiating all the power and confidence in Samantha J's new banger? She tells HL exclusively about her latest track and video. With 2022 right around the corner, now's the time to make some resolutions. Yet, instead of relying on some basic self-improvement vows, lose that COVID-15, start that juice cleanse you promised your vegan cousin that you'd do with them, learn how to converse in Hungarian, why not take a tip from Samantha J? The Jamaican dancehall artist returned this year in a big way, writing in on her first new song in 2 years, Big Fat Benz. With a splash of pop and 24 inches of attitude, Big Fat Benz reminds old heads why Samantha blew up big when she was just a teen while introducing her dynamic sound to a new generation of fans. Big Fat Benz also gives you that last-minute New Year's resolution, make 2022 all about confidence and independence. The song, Samantha J Tells Hollywood Life, is about being confident and doing what you feel. In the first verse, I talk about how I'ma keep you waiting on me even if I'm out all night. This just shows that I'ma go if I want, and I'll be back when I'm ready. It turns out that 2021 was ready for more Samantha J after a short break from the music world, in which she welcomed a baby boy named Trillion, who makes a cameo at the start of the video. She's back and ready to take over, she tells Hollywood Life. Expect consistency with infectious music releases and content. Samantha J also shares the biggest professional growth over the past few years, how she came about with the hook for Big Fat Benz, and what she sees for the future of dancehall and reggae. Related gallery. Hollywood Life 2019 music exclusives, see pics. Hollywood Life, the hook for Big Fat Benz is catchy. Was there a moment that inspired that particular phrase? Samantha J, the coolest thing about it is that I wrote a whole other chorus for the song, and then when I was recording it and got to the chorus, I began singing Big Fat Benz is a vibe for me. The producer and engineer said, wait. Nah. That's the chorus, and so we switched it over. Now I can't even remember the initial chorus because of how catchy Big Fat Benz is. Would you say that the song is about knowing your worth? That someone should never settle for less than a Big Fat Benz in life? Big Fat Benz is about being confident and doing what you feel. In the first verse, I talk about how I'ma keep you waiting on me even if I'm out all night. This just shows that I'ma go if I want, and I'll be back when I'm ready. Then I go on to say, I'ma enjoy the time with my girls and drive my Benz, because that's the vibe for me. How was it like to work with Richie Jackson on the Big Fat Benz music video? That choreography looked intense. It was awesome working with Richie. I've worked with him before, and it's always a great time that ends with me leaving rehearsals or the next day. He's a super talented dancer, choreographer, and a joyful person in general. Also, how was it to have Trillion open up the video? Was there any fear that he might steal the spotlight? Laughs, that's a funny question. Never. My son is the star of my show. Big Fat Benz is your first song in a few years, since Picture with Egyptian, yes? What would you say is your most significant musical growth since then? Like, how is 2021 Samantha J different than how she was in 2018? Samantha J, in 2021, is grown and more experienced and knowledgeable about the music business. I've been writing a lot more, and I now have the creative control to give my fans the realest me. After this break, are you hitting 2022 running? What can we expect from Samantha J in the coming year? Expect consistency with infectious music releases and content. I'm coming to take over. That's all I am to disclose. Speaking of which, where would you like to see dancehall/reggae go in 2022? Do you want to see the genre experiment more? Get back to its roots? Do you want it to blow up so that even people in Nebraska are playing popcorn and spice songs? I would love to see dancehall music get the recognition it deserves. A lot of people love dancehall. The world's biggest music artists continuously use samples and references from dancehall in their songs and videos. That goes to show that they love it so much that they want to be a part of it. I'd love to see collaborations with more dancehall artists and pop artists. And I'd also love to take dancehall music to Billboard this year. Finally, what would you say has been one of the biggest successes of 2021 for you? Like, when looking back at this year, what is going to be your biggest win? I was having a little writer's block moment between the pandemic and raising my baby boy, so I would say that the biggest success I can think of is surpassing the writer's block. I have been writing and recording a lot this year. Back on the grind, and it's only up from here. Big Fat Benz is out now.